Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I have decided to put switches on my underglow and my DRLs, the little lights on the lights inside the lights. Uh, to my DRLs to put switches on them separately because each one is taking too much power from the other, so they're getting dim. So what I want to do is just put two switches so I can control each of them, and also so one doesn't rob power from the other. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Let's stop at an auto parts store right now. I'm actually here right now. So I'm here. Did I forget anything? No. Oh yeah, I took my dash apart just so I can get to this part right here, which is right here. So my plan is to put switches on this thing because I already have one on this one, which I don't use, just decoy. But I want to put two on here, or at least one more for now, so I can use this one that I have right now for like the underglow, and then the one that's going on here for the DRLs. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's go inside, see if we can find something. So we are in here at O'Reilly's, trying to look for the part. It's not here. Hopefully we find it. Bingo. Alrighty. Fuses, relays, switches. So looking for something that fits on here. These look pretty good. With a LED. Nice. What to fit in here? There's these, but I don't really like those style. These are too big. Those are relays. These are way too big. Alright, so I have decided on this one, and I have come to the conclusion that I'm gonna put add a fuse. Put an add a fuse so I can get power and ground it to the chassis. See, I have mini. Those are macro mini. These. So for Silverados and GMs, you need mini. Not the macro, you need mini. And yeah, because you see how these are bigger. See how like the pins, they're huge. The fuses on the GMs, Silverados and stuff. You see how the pins are like little teeth. That's what you need. So I need two of these because I'm gonna power the underglow and the DRLs, and one switch. I already have another one. So we just got out from the parts store and we got the stuff. We got all we need. Did I bring it back? Yeah, I did bring it back. So I only got one switch because I'm gonna reuse this one. And I mean, why spend my money? I can just reuse this one. So I'm just gonna put one switch up here because I have no more space. So, well, no more space on this one. I mean, I think I could kind of squeeze one in there, but nah, I don't want to risk breaking it and then have to go to the junkyard to get another one of these. So I'm gonna put it up here and run the wires and see what's up. Alrighty guys, so I came to the mart because I needed a drill bit, because when I got home I realized that I don't have a small drill bit. I'm choosing these. be my best choice right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these home. It's currently pouring outside, so I may have to wait a little longer until I get started, because I can't do stuff in my garage right now because it's kind of full of stuff. But and let's go home and install that switch. Alrighty, so we have made it home. So where's the bit? I just had it. All right, so like I said, we're gonna use these, well, this one, to drill a hole in this. And to do that, I will use where you at? Ta-da. This one. Use that one. I would use this one, but this one don't work, as you see. I need to get a new chuck. So battery right here. Alrighty. This goes like that. Okay. Wait, bear with me. Yeah. Alrighty. It works. Good. See how much better we have. By the way, I am not sponsored by Milwaukee, but if you could sponsor me, it'd be great. You know, I have some tools, you know, from you guys. 3/8, half, you know, grinder, right angle die grinder. So yeah, Milwaukee, I mean, if you want to sponsor me, it'll be nice, you know. It'll be nice. But anyways, back to the video. So yeah, back to opening all this. Hold on. All right, we got the bit and the drill flawlessly. Now, just open your box, take the switch out, and take off this ring. Take off this ring. There. So after this, after you took this off, you just want to measure the diameter of the cylinder right there, and that's what you're gonna cut right here. Alright guys, so it's currently the next day. So this did not work. So what we did this morning, we went to Harbor Freight and we went to go buy step bits from, I'm not gonna say the brand, but I mean the other ones we bought. So remember how I told y'all that this was broken because it doesn't have a chuck? Well, they actually sell chucks, and the half actually fits. So it is now fixed, and I can run a regular step bit, unlike the ones that connect to the quick connects. They're small. They're, I think, a little smaller than that. So it's finally fixed. So I can make the hole. As you see, I kind of pre-started the hole just to see where I'm gonna put the switch. I had these laying around, so I'm gonna just use these instead. But to plug up this one, okay, so the one that I bought, I'm not gonna just throw away. So I put this one right here. I mean, it's not meant for this, but it looks cool, so just not gonna throw it away. So use that. This was the original switch that was on there, just a basic toggle switch. So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna drill that hole. Yesterday I did finish up some wiring, So I ended up using just one of the fuse tabs to do the light and the underglow. So I'm gonna just use one for the power, and then I'm gonna run 2 wires inside for the grounds so I can connect them to the switches, and that way they can turn on independently. So let's get to it. So update on the part, we got the holes drilled. You can see we had to take off a little chunk on that side and a little chunk on this side, and they look incredible. So like I said, we're gonna be using these, and I'm gonna keep this one right here. So we ended up going to Harbor Freight, like I said earlier, and this one worked better than the other one. What's the other one worked better than this one. This one was a little too big, it wouldn't fit in there. So that did the job perfectly. So we just taped to find the center, and then from the center we found the other 2 centers on the side, and that led us to having perfect holes. So after that, to secure the wires, like I said, we're going to use this old wire that came with the kit that was connected to this. I'm going to use that, solder those 2 to each one of these, and then from there connect it to the ground, and they will turn on and off independently. After we have put solder on them, now it's time to put the wires on one end, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this and just cut it to length how I need it, and I'm gonna solder these 2 on the other 2 posts. So one on one side, one on the other side. Look, that one's good, but sorry, I have to bend it back into place. But like I said, one on one side and one on the other. After we have successfully soldered these 2, now on one of them I'm gonna put heat shrink just so it could cover the metal part from the other one. I could have put it on both, but I didn't think about it until I soldered the second wire on there. So put heat shrink, put them in here, and then run the wires inside, and yeah. So I have brought it inside the truck. As you can see, it's clean. So these 2 run through the back of the dash. You can see them back there. Come down here. So I did a self tap with eyelet, and one's going back there, and the other one I ran it through the back. You can see it's right here, under here, and through the wall. And it comes out through right there, right here, and I'm gonna make my connections right here. And then, like I said, I'm only gonna use one fuse tap, and I got the 2 powers connected here and the 2 grounds going back to the switch. So let me finish wiring this up and be right back. Alrighty, so I have soldered them and put heat shrink on them. This is how it should look like. Now this is gonna go into a spot. I'm gonna use this spot right here. This relay is supposed to be here for the fog lights, but I don't have fog lights, So this one is live. So I'm gonna use this one to power everything, and it should work. So this one goes like that, and then this right here, and then we're gonna tuck all of this, but let's see if it works. Alrighty, I do have a quick release on my truck. I didn't make a video on that, but I could give y'all like how I put it on. So let's see, I'm right to this one, that's the other. Alrighty, which one is? Okay, so the middle one's gonna be the underglow, and this one is gonna be the front ones. So let's see if they're on. Underglow on, and these are also on, which is good. So now I can control them separately. Nice. Alrighty, now just to hide everything, button everything up. Alrighty guys, so we are finally finished, well, with the outside. As you can see, everything's all tucked, nice and neat. Leads into the feed box where the air fuse is, and the wire goes inside. Nice and clean. I would say it's a clean install. So now it's time to put together the interior, and I'll show you how it looks like. So I'm finally done. You can see, well, I switched this one out for one of these so it can look exactly the same, and it's a pretty clean install. Now that everything's back on, it looks great. I also relocated my USB, my music/charger. Just pull it out, plug it into the phone, put it back in, and you don't need it. And I'm gonna change this out. So that's the install. It looks great. So yeah guys, that is the install on the switches for the lights, for the DRLs and the underglow. So yeah, I'm very happy with the way it came out. I'm so happy with it. Had some help from my dad, and he's the one that gave me, you know, the whole idea of doing it this way. So I'm very happy. Finally it's on. Finally I can control them both, which is good. And yeah, so that's the install. Thank you for watching. I really hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.